records. We're about to see them, S&P and NASDAQ, and the Dow is 12.5 points away from a record with just minutes left until the closing bell. Overall, the markets are set to close higher for the fourth straight week. But let us bring in Mark Matson. He says it's time for investors to look for a specific slice of this investment pie. He's going to articulate that for you. Mark Matson of Matson Money, good to see you. What do you make of this? We're about to see two more records.
Great to be with you. Well, look, when you have records for the big index like the S&P and the Dow, people get really myopically focused on the big stocks, and that's a big mistake. Because if you look historically since the crash of 2009 at the very bottom, and you look forward today, one of the highest performing asset categories is microcap, small value stock. And many investment professionals don't even have that in their portfolio. And it's up since that time, almost 8 years, 21% per year. And most investors miss the forest for the trees because they're just looking at those big stocks. That's a big mistake.
Okay, so we're looking at the pie and two of the slices on our screen, Oasis Petroleum and Convergys, fill one slice of that pie, and that is small cap value. You need to define that for our viewers, because if you're telling them to go there and buy some of those names, they need to know where to look for them.
Yeah, so look, small cap value stocks are stocks that have a big book value, meaning they have a lot of assets, but they have a small market price. And these are distressed companies, and they're also small companies. They have a very high cost of capital. But I always tell investors, look, don't get caught trying to pick individual stocks. Don't get caught trying to time the market. There's over 1,100 stocks in that portion of our portfolio alone. And many investors think, look, you got to hit just the one or two top ones. Not true. If you own that sector as a whole, you would have done extremely well and diversified your portfolio. And most investors miss it.
Yep, so you've got that rising tide. Mark, with just about 20 seconds left, you worried about a correction of any more significance than 5% coming up?
Look, here's how you protect yourself from a correction. I'm always worried about a correction because you never know when it's going to come. To the extent you can't take a full market risk, buy short-term, high-quality fixed income, and then on the dips, the market goes down 5, 10, 15%.
Oh, wait, I got to interrupt you.
You sell some of your fixed income when it's low.
The Dow just turned positive. Oh, it's straddling the line. Mark Matson, his energy must have brought us there. As we hit that closing bell, I'm going to say it's too close to call for the Dow. But the NASDAQ is definitely a record, and the S&P. David Asman and Cheryl Casoni get to pick it up here on this Friday for After the Bell.
Yeah.